It is Friday night, fun night at Medicine Hat Dragstrip, and we got some new drivers here. So we're gonna kind of do a bit of a drivers meeting, and we're just gonna go through every kind of step of what you're gonna expect if you come out to the track. So first of all, you have to bring your cars down to the starting lines here, and then we have tech guys that come out and do a tech inspection on the vehicle. And for street vehicles, it's pretty simple, straightforward. They want you to race. They want to encourage you to race. If you're here and you don't have exactly everything right the first time, for a street car, something slower, they are going to be very lenient and tell you what you need to change. So first of all, you need to have lace-up shoes that aren't going to come off, long pants, you need sleeves on your shirt, and you need a helmet. If it is stock, that is it. If you have a power adder, you're going to have a fire jacket. You can look into the rule books or ask questions in the comments, whatever.
Lace up is necessary? Lace up?
Well, no, as long as they're towed,
Boots are good.
closed.
Closed toe.
Yeah, closed toe. Okay, so once you have got your vehicle teched, you wait for the calls, and then absolutely every single step from here is just follow instructions. So Sherry is going to be down here tonight, and there are a few people that do this job, and they tell you exactly what to do. So you're going to line up in the rows on the overhead system. They're going to tell you what you are looking for, when to be here, what row you're going to be in. So first of all, for the new people, tonight we're going to get you guys to all line up on lane 4. It's usually the 4th lane test tune lane, but we're going to send you all down that track. And for people who haven't been around before and want me to go with, I will go with for your first pass. So first of all, you get in, they call you ahead. She's going to tell you what lane you're getting into, and then we come up and you can walk this way. So right now they are prepping the track down here. And if you're doing a burnout, which most likely some people will do a burnout, some people won't. We'll talk more about that. But there's a person standing here that will tell you exactly when to do your burnout. You do not do a burnout before they tell you. And the signal is pointing at you, this, whatever. They're going to give you the signal when it's okay to do the burnout. After the burnout, you want to roll out of the water, and you're going to come up onto the track. You're going to break the beams on the track. And if you look at the tree, there's pre-stage and stage. What you want to do is you want to light the pre-stage lights and wait for the guy in the other lane. You don't want to go up and do stage and pre-stage. And it feels like it might take forever to get up to that point. It doesn't matter. You take your time. You're racing yourself. Once you get used to it, you can do it as fast as you want, but don't double bulb people. Get your pre-stage lights lit, wait until they're both lit, then roll in. It doesn't matter the order it happens, but just wait until the pre-stage lights are done. Get in stage, and then what's going to happen is the 3 yellow bulbs are going to count down. It's going to be the top, the next, and then green. You got to learn how your vehicle reacts, but you're probably going to be leaving sometime when that last yellow light lights, because your car takes time to go to green. And if you end up going on the green, you're going to be sleeping at the light. And if you go too fast, you're going to get a red light. And that's on the time cards. And all of you can ask me about the time cards, how to read those. I'll go through it all. And that is pretty much it. So the only other thing is every time you go down this track, if you're in the lane that is opposite of the exit to the return road, you wait until the closest lane turns off the track before you even think of getting off the track.
And you have to have your windows closed.
Your windows need to be closed. Helmet on, done up. But it's not hard at all. I'll go through it individually with y'all. So, all right, let's let them finish prepping.